Hey, it's Chantel, and today I'm gonna try this new food that I got today. So most of you know I'm in school in Arizona at Grand Canyon University, private Christian affordable, a private Christian school in Arizona. And I have had a very limited ability to get new foods and try new things. Most of the places on campus we actually have in Illinois, so there's nothing like new there. But every now and then when I get a little spare change, I'll get some DoorDash from a place that's local and try out something new. So today I've got Two Hands Corn Dogs from Avondale, Arizona. I just decided to DoorDash them because I don't have a car, but I really wanted to try them, and so I am. What prompted this is a couple years ago I saw Colleen Ballinger. She tried these Korean corn dogs. I was obsessed, and so I looked online where I could find it, and I didn't see anywhere that had it. Like, no, there were no restaurants, no nothing. So I was like, okay, is it because we're in the Midwest? There's no place that sells that here? Because like usually it takes us a couple years to get in on the trends. Like it took us maybe like 5 years to get boba, like the first boba shop in Illinois. Some trends originate on the West Coast and then slowly make their way towards the middle. Korean corn dogs had not made their way to us yet. We're actually like the last to know about anything, actually. It'll go West Coast and then it'll go like New York, and then we're in the middle, kind of getting the last tricklings, if we ever do catch on. Sometimes we never do. Acai bowls, I'd never heard of it until I came here to Arizona. It's not a thing in Illinois, or at least not that I know of. It probably is, I just am not up on the times. Anyway, that's what prompted this. I was like, now that I'm in Arizona and I've been here for like 3 weeks, I was like, maybe I can look around. Maybe there's some place that sells this thing that I really want to try. So I was looking around and I found this place. This is what the bag looks like. I got 2 things. Let me take the receipt off. That's crazy. The subtotal was $10.48. I paid $11.40 if I had bought this in store. But since I DoorDashed it, you know, they add a bunch of extra prices and stuff. We'll talk about that later. But this is what it looks like. Gorgeous bag, my favorite color. I'm even matching today. That was not planned. So what happened was I had like put everything in like the checkout place and I was gonna buy it, but then I was like, oh, that's too much. I don't have that amount of money in my bank account. And so I changed it. I like decreased slowly. I had 3 items initially and I decreased it to 1, and I was like, that's still too much. And so then I changed the location that I was buying it for, or from. In case you're wondering, this is a root beer float. I love a float. We've talked about this. Just in case this tastes really bad, at least I have something nice to wash it out with. But yeah, I ended up changing from my original place because it was just too pricey. I could not justify that kind of money spent on 2 corn dogs. But this was a much more reasonable price, and it just so happened that like I had just enough money on Uber credits and just enough money in my car to split the difference. So it works out. What did I get? I got the classic original, which is just like half sausage, half mozzarella. It's a combination of sweet and savory taste. And then I got the Two Hands dog, which is like kind of like the classic dog, I think, sprinkled with Two Hands signature seasoning with sweet ranch sauce. I had everything like regular, the way they regularly make it. I'm excited. I think this is gonna be really good. I've been craving some type of like bready, meaty thing. I was craving like a meat pie, but like I feel like this is gonna hit that spot. I'm gonna try the original first. This is what it comes in. It's so cute. It's like a little thing. I don't want to turn it sideways. One thing I will say that they can do is like label them. If I've never been there before, I don't know what I'm supposed to be feeling. Okay, we got 2 different colors going on here. I can't really hold them up or else things will go badly for me. So one of them came with ketchup and one of them came with what I'm assuming is the sweet ranch sauce. So that's exciting. While I'm opening things and getting things settled, I want to talk about these pricings a little bit, because Uber, you were my sweetheart for like so long. DoorDash has been like super crazy expensive and they don't pay their workers like at all, basically. So like I was trying to steer away from DoorDash, but also Uber has just better prices in general typically. And so I was like, okay, I'll just use Uber Eats forever and always. But they couldn't save me today. I went to Uber Eats and the price, as I said, was the subtotal was $10.48, and I ended up paying like $21, which means that delivery price as a whole had me paying twice as much as I should have. $10 more added to that, and that's not including tip. So there's like the service fee, the delivery fee, which somehow is not tip and not going to the driver who's actually delivering it for some reason. And then you have the 10. I always do 18% or more. Like, I'm not gonna skimp. But I do 18% on the subtotal, not the full total. Like, I would do 18% on the 1048, not on the 21. And let me know if that's correct or not, like how you do your tipping on DoorDash or rideshare delivery food things. I feel like that's fair because I'm tipping you on the food that I'm ordering and not the service fee and the delivery fee and like the program that I'm using to get the food delivered. I don't know if that makes sense, and if it doesn't, please let me know. But that's typically what I do. I don't know. Maybe it's my way of taking a little bit of justice back because I feel like I'm getting cheated out of my money anyways. I don't know, it doesn't really make sense. But let me know what you do, just so you know. Prices, atrocious. And I get it, they have the power, I will say, because if you don't get it delivered, you're just not eating. Some people have cars, some places are too far, so they have like the power in that sense, but still very much sucks. I'm gonna get into this first one now. This is what it looks like. It looks very cute. Maybe I can hold them both up and hope they don't fall off the stick. Okay, this is one I just held up. This is the other one. Original, 2 hands. Oh, I'm scared. I just don't want to drop anything. Back to the original. I'm just going to take a bite of it like without anything and then I'll add condiments. Okay. Okay. So that was just cheese. Now mind you, it did say half cheese, half sausage, but I thought it would be like split vertically, not horizontally. Like if you're holding this up, I thought it would be split this way, not this way, but I guess it is split this way and the hot dog is at the bottom. So I have to make my way through the cheese to the hot dog. I'm curious as to how these are meant to be eaten. Are they meant to be eaten like this? Or like this? I'm thinking it might be this. But then it doesn't last as long. And it will like fall off the stick eventually. No, I'm just gonna eat it like this. I mean, it's good. Definitely a strange combo. I just don't like to have to eat the whole thing and get down to the meat, but I also think I'm eating it incorrectly. So that's probably on me. This is good. I could have this for breakfast. I like that it's sweet. I could put like ketchup on it. I won't though. But I wonder how mustard tastes on it. I don't imagine myself liking the mustard on it. But then I guess since you have all that sugar on the outside, maybe something to balance it out. And then the sausage does that, right? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna try the ketchup on it. And I'm just gonna bite it in the middle because I'm annoying like that, I guess. Dang, if you could see what I just did, I'll show you. I bit everything except for the meat. Took a big bite out of the side and missed the meat completely. And just spilled a talent. Okay. One thing that I do know is that you need to have like napkins on you. This is quite messy. I do like it with the ketchup though. I'm gonna put a bit more ketchup and try to get this meat portion. Meat really ties it together. But yeah, very good with ketchup. Very pleasantly surprised by that. I'm gonna try it with mustard too. So you can't say I never did anything for you. I'm so afraid. Like genuinely afraid that this is gonna be gross. Honestly, in high school, I like had a period of time. Well, you know how high school food is. It's never seasoned. It's never got anything. And they didn't give us like salt or anything to put in our foods. Like they literally took away salt. You can have it. And so what I would do is we would have these buttered noodles, which if you've ever had buttered noodles, it's like limp noodles on a plate. Like it's not appetizing. At least not the way that my school made it. And so I would take mustard because they did give us condiments and I would put that in the buttered noodles and mix it up. And it was actually quite good. I did that every single time they served buttered noodles. Buttered noodles. It's like the corn kid. And I tried it with butter and everything changed. Then I tried it with mustard and everything changed. Why can I not open this? Oh my goodness. But maybe this will be like that. Sometimes mustard just adds a little bit of tang, a little bit of flavor. If I can open it. Goodness. Oh, I have scissors in here. I have napkins in here too. Bro, okay, mustard's going on. It's a little bit, not a crazy amount. That is some strong mustard. I do not think I'm gonna like this. Okay, I can see how that would work. That's good. Sorry for doubting you. That was good with both ketchup and mustard. It's almost like they know what they're doing. In terms of price, if I were shopping in-house, I would give it like a 5 out of 5. It was a good price. Taste, so far, 5 out of 5. I'm very much enjoying this. I haven't tried the second one yet though. But like taste is seemingly good. Presentation, packaging, 5 out of 5. There's not really, I mean, you can't go wrong with this really. If you dropped it, it would be in here because there's little folds and stuff. I keep it closed. So honestly, 2 hands is getting like 2 hands. This is a plus in sign language. So on to the second one. So this is that 2-hand seasoning they were talking about, but I don't know what it is. I'm trying to decide if I like this outer. It tastes like something I've had before, but I cannot tell what it is. Like a chip or something. I can't tell, but I'm gonna try this ranch. Kind of tastes like regular ranch. Okay, yeah, that's like regular ranch. Maybe a little less tangy than ordinary ranch, but nothing too crazy. I don't know what it tastes like. Maybe Funyuns? Like a sweet Funyun to me, which it will not taste like to you. My taste buds have been like murdered by COVID and they're just starting to grow back. So like what things taste like to me are not what things taste like to other people. Okay, so this one, I think I like less than the original. It tastes like some chip that I've had and eaten so much of it that I started to dislike it. I want to like it so bad, but I actually can't stand it. Just because that outer seasoning is a taste that I'm familiar with. But I don't think it's like the product's fault. I think it's my personal preference. Like, it's not bad. It's just not a flavor I would like. Like, if I hate the scent of lavender. If I bought a lotion that was lavender and I didn't like it, that's not because the lavender product was bad. It's because I don't like lavender, you know? This is kind of that. I think that if you like it, you would like it. You have to try it to know. It's just not for me. But it's nothing with like the cooking, nothing with like anything sour or anything. It's just a personal preference, so I'm not going to dog get points for that. I'm honestly going to give this a 5 out of 5 again because I'm definitely going to finish this. These were good. Like, very good. I would eat this at least weekly. So it's a success for 2 hands. It's a success for me because now I'm not hungry. You know what this reminded me of? These hot dogs. I was like obsessed with hot dogs last semester. There was this place that had hot dogs and they have such good hot dogs. They have good regular hot dogs. They have good like pretzel bun hot dogs. I was obsessed. And then they had these frozen lemonade. They were like half lemonade, half ice cream. And they were so good. Like they had a strawberry one. They had like a coconut one, I think. Okay, it was called Wiener Schnitzel. And they had a coconut lemonade float. Their root beer floats were good. They had like different kinds of hot dogs and they were all good. Every single kind of hot dog I got was delicious. Like I demolished them. And it was such a nice treat. And so that's when I got like obsessed with hot dogs. And now I'm a bit of a hot dog snob. Like I just went to one of the games here, a volleyball game, and ordered a hot dog from concessions and I couldn't even get like halfway through it because it was so salty and gross. Like it was like bloated. It was just disgusting. And I figured it had been sitting out a long time because it was like a 9 o'clock game and they cook those things in like the morning. So I shouldn't have expected like a gourmet style hot dog. I was obsessed with hot dogs and now I am determined to find the perfect hot dog. But this is like very close. These are really good. Like top tier hot dogs, if I do say so myself. And I do, because I did. And I think that. But back to having like products in your certain state, it kind of stinks because like we're like the last to know anything. But since I'm in Arizona, I was like, let me try a couple things. Let me see if I can find this product. And it's not the product that she got in her video, but I don't actually care. I just wanted to try the food itself. I don't really care where it's from. And this was so good. It was so good. I'm so happy. This is it for today, I think. I can't think of anything else I have to say. Thank you for watching. I'm Chantel and this is this thing. Now that we've had our meal, I feel like I can tell you a little bit about my week.